Okay, the new lesson is about exterior angles of a triangle. So, what are exterior angles? If that is your triangle has three angles inside it. So, they are interior angles. Once you extend the side, when the sides of a polygon, such as a triangle, are extended, other angles are formed. And these are your exterior angles. Okay, so we extend it as such. Okay, if you observe, the sides are the ones extended. So when the sides are extended, as I said, the angles inside the triangle are called interior angles, and the angles outside the triangle are exterior angles. And each exterior angle is adjacent to an interior angle, like so. So if they are adjacent, the two angles are adjacent, then you can see that they are supplementary. They form a straight angle which measures 180 degrees. Okay, the exterior angle theorem states that an exterior angle of a triangle is equal in measure to the sum of the measures of its two remote interior angles. So, what's remote? Remote means far from the exterior. Diba? This is the exterior angle. This is the one that's nearest. It's adjacent. So, ang remote interior angles are angles of the triangle that are inside the triangle but far from it. Those are the remote interior. The measurements of the remote angles, the sum of the measurements is equal to the measure of the exterior angle. Okay, so that's the theorem, diba? I told you that any if it's a theorem, it has to be proven before you can use it. So this is the given diagram. So you have to prove the exterior angle here labeled as angle 4 is equal to the sum of the measures of the remote interior angles labeled as angle 1 and angle 2. So prove that measure of angle 4 is equal to the measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2. Okay, this is the proof. Okay. Again, here, the diagram from the previous slide is just copied. So, first, you have measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2 plus measure of angle 3, or the sum of the measures of the angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. And that is a definition or a property of a triangle. The sum of the measures of its angles is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, so there's another property that we covered in the lessons before, angles on adjacent angles on a straight line. The total is 180 degrees, or they are supplementary. Adjacent angles on a straight line are supplementary, so that measure of angle 3 plus measure of angle 4 is equal to 180 degrees. From statement number 2, we solve for the measure of angle 4 by rewriting the equation. So measure of angle 4 is equal to 180 minus measure of angle 3. Then in the next statement, okay, we also rewrite the first equation in statement number 1. You have measure of angle 3 is equal to 180 minus the measure of angle 1 minus the measure of angle 2. Okay, that's rewriting the equation from statement number 1. Statement number 5, this is the two-column proof. By substitution, you have 180 minus measure of angle 3. Okay, in statement number 4, we have the definition of measure of angle 3. So we substitute the value of measure of angle 3 into the equation in statement 3. Okay, that means measure of angle 4 is equal to 180 minus 180 plus measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2. This cancels out 180 degrees. Therefore, measure of angle 4 is equal to the measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2. Now we have, by simplifying the equation, now we have given the proof that the measure of the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the measures of the remote interior angles. Okay, so now we can use the theorem since we have already proven the theorem. Okay, so here's um, another diagram where you're asked what is the measure of angle 1. So angle 1 is an exterior angle since it is adjacent to an interior angle. It is an extension of one, it is created by extending one of the sides of the triangle. So by the exterior angle theorem, measure of angle 1 is equal to the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B. Okay. So let's apply it some more. Example 1. Find the measure of angle MRY. So M, you trace the letters MRY. MRY is an exterior angle. So that means that is equal to 70 plus 40 equals 110 degrees. That is by the exterior angle theorem. Example 2. Find the measure of angle FHG. Okay, FHG is an interior angle of the triangle given the exterior angle. Okay, so 111 is the exterior angle. You are looking for an adjacent angle to the exterior angle. Remember, it forms a straight angle. Therefore, 111 plus how many degrees will be equal to 180? Okay. Therefore, measure of angle FHG is equal to 180 minus 111 or 69 degrees. And what is the measure of angle G? Angle G can be computed by using the exterior angle theorem. 111 is equal to 60 plus whatever angle is here. So that measure of angle G is equal to 111 minus 60 or 51 degrees. Example 3. In example 3, you can use the vertical angle theorem, which we have proven in lesson 2, I think. Okay, so if this is 30 and this is 35 degrees, using the property of a triangle that the sum of its angles, interior angles, is 180. That means measure of angle W is equal to 180 minus 30 minus 35 or 115 degrees. X is an opposite, vertically opposite to W. That means they have the same measurement. So X is also equal to 115 degrees. Z is an exterior angle. What are its remote? See, Z is formed, one of the sides of Z is formed by extending the side of a triangle. So this is exterior. So Z is equal to 30 plus 35 or 65 degrees. Y is vertically opposite to Z. Therefore, y is also 65 degrees. Or if you look at the triangle, y is an exterior angle and its remote interior angles are 30 and 35 degrees. Next, example 4. What is x? X is an interior angle. Given the two angles, that means X is equal to 180 minus 30 minus 82 or 68 degrees. What is Y? Y is equal to the sum of 30 and 82 or it's equal to 112 or that's by using the exterior angle theorem. Or if you have the value of X, Y is supplementary angle to X, since this is what we call a linear pair. It's supplementary to its adjacent angle. So Y is equal to um, 180 minus the value of X, which is 68, which is still equal to 112 degrees. Example 5. Example 5 has 2x minus 5, an algebraic expression. So, to solve for measure of 2x minus 5, you created the equation by using the exterior angle theorem. Remember, exterior angle 2x minus 5 is equal to the sum of 70 plus x. Then you can solve for x. Next, example 6. Solve for y in the diagram. So, y is an interior angle. 4y plus 35 is the exterior. Exterior is equal to the sum of the interior angles. 4y plus 35 is equal to 56 plus y. Solve for y should be equal to 7. Next, you have find the values of A degrees and B degrees. So here, it's an application of the exterior angle theorem again. 65 is equal to 28 plus A and then solve for A. B and 65 are supplementary angles. So you have B plus 65 equals 180, then solve for B. In the next example, example 8, you have A, which is vertically opposite to 65. That means A is equal to 65. If A is 65, then these three angles will be equal to 65 plus 43 plus 7B plus 2 equals 180 by using the property of the triangle. And then solve for B. We should get B is equal to 10. Example 9. Find the measure of angle Y in the diagram. Okay, this time you have two variables, but they can easily be solved because in your one equation, using the exterior angle theorem, you have the exterior angle measuring 5x minus 10 is equal to the sum of 40 plus 3x. That equation is a linear equation in one variable which can be easily solved so that x is equal to 25. If x is 25, then you can substitute 25 to 5. So that y plus 5 times 25 minus 10 equals 180. Then solve for um, the value of y. Example 10. Okay, it's the same exterior angle theorem application. Exterior angle measures 3x plus 10 is equal to the sum of x plus 70 and then um, solve the equation, solve for x. And then substitute the value of x to 3x plus 10 because the problem is looking for the measurement of the exterior angle, not just the value of x. So you should be able to solve for the assessment items through the several examples. Good luck.